Hello, everyone. I am Carlton T. Clay. Welcome to Celebrating Black Excellence. Our next guests are the founders of Umoja Village. We have Donald and Donna Wesby. How y'all doing today?
Doing fine.
Wonderful.
Good to be here.
Excited to be with you, Carlton.
Yes, thank y'all so much for being here. We definitely appreciate you for being here, for showing us unity,
Yes.
which is what Umoja means.
You got it. You got it.
Unity, U-N-I-T-Y.
That's right. That's what the Queen said. U-N-I-T-Y. Love it.
Come on now.
Let's get started with why did you guys start this venture?
My husband and I have been married now going on 28 years.
Ooh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
And most of our conversation early on was what can we do to positively impact our community, our state, and it always revolved around bringing us together, looking at the resources that were fragmented in our own community, and figuring out how could we eliminate that. We've always discussed that there are many resources in our community. However, everybody is very territorial, and we end up being inefficient and ineffective with those resources and programming. So when George Floyd was murdered in 2020, it reminded us of the vision that was given to my husband for the village. And instead of all of the individuals coming up with their own plan of action, I approached a lot of the community leaders in Aiken and the CSRA, asking would they be willing to come together on a comprehensive plan. And actually, it was on June 19, 2020, that ended up becoming the rollout of Umoja Village. That document became our governing document for how we move forward with connecting individuals to the resources they need, plus carrying it out in a spirit of Umoja, which means unity and bringing together organizations, churches, businesses to form partnerships and collaborations, and that is how we got our start.
Nice. I'm always curious about how businesses, nonprofits, how they come up with names. Like, what was that moment for you where it was like, this is what we're going to call our venture?
Well, like she said earlier on, I like the village, that village concept, meaning everybody taking care of everybody.
Yes.
And we our spirit nature is of godliness, and with that, we just want to be the best we can be. And in our community, we can see from our professionalism that there's things that just not happening. So we want to use our skills and our talents to elevate our community into the spirit of unity, that what we can do together is a whole lot more than we can do divided. So that was our premise for starting this group. And hopefully that our community would see, our drive, our love, our care for the entire community, and would learn to use that unity as a model to just be better than being fragmented. They always say, many hands make light work.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the thing with the name, as you asked, Umoja, with us focusing on unity and also us remembering that the very first principle of Kwanzaa is unity, it became a natural connection to add Umoja to the original concept of the village. And if you look at our logo, which is actually an African tree,
Mm-hmm.
a tree that provides protection and coverage and security, and that was incorporated into the logo to also help brand what we were about.
Nice. Now, what type of services or what type of things do you offer at Umoja Village?
We are a duly legitimate 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are a resource management and advocacy organization connecting the underserved, the underrepresented, and the marginalized populations, which ends up being a good portion of the community,
Mm-hmm.
but to the resources they need, whether it is housing, healthcare, education, finance and banking, entrepreneurship, personal development, even spirituality. So in order for us to really execute that mission in a way that the public, the community could embrace, we opened up our very first resource center in 2021. And as we continue to grow and needing more space for confidential conversations as well as workshops, then we moved to a larger location. And Mr. Carlton, it was right next door, literally next door to what is now deemed the Richard Johnson Jr. Umoja Village Resource Center.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if people want to find this resource center, like how can they do so?
The address is 831 Hayne Avenue Southwest in Aiken. It's on the north side of Aiken, very historical neighborhood. As a matter of fact, Hayne is the last name of one of the founders of Aiken, an African-American founder. But you can also go to our website, umojavillage.com, and it's one of the best websites I've ever come across, really. I'm not just saying that, I'm not being biased, but it has videos, it has connection to our community calendar, to our online Black Business Directory. We have information that's important to the community. It's really focusing on how we can get things done in our community, but together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Unity, that's what it's all about. Yeah. You guys have a very big weekend coming up, October 17th and the 18th. You want to talk about that? What do we have going on?
Unity Weekend.
Unity Weekend, and that October 17th is our third annual, I believe,
yes.
Golf tournament.
Unity Golf Tournament.
Unity Golf Tournament. And then on the 18th is the Shout Fest Unity Fest. Okay. That's the free gospel concert we got vendors of food, merchandise, all kind of things. And that's right. And that the Unity Golf Tournament, I'm gonna turn that over to you because she's been handling most of that.
Okay. Well, yeah, because if you like to play golf, I feel like you need to be in the place.
Let me tell you, our very first year, Carlton, of holding our tournament, we had 83 golfers. Okay. And we had people telling us who were avid golfers that it was the most organized tournament that they had ever participated in. The attention is in the details, which I'm a very detail-oriented person. Mm-hmm. So not only are we having it at a beautiful golf club this year, Cedar Creek Golf Club, on that Friday, 9:30 a.m., Captain's Choice format, but we have a silent auction, we have 50-50 raffle, mulligan sales, an awards banquet, and we've got such wonderful gifts for the winners this year. I'm just so excited about it. So we still are accepting golfers, umojavillage.com/golf, or you can just go to the website and you'll see a tab that says Unity Weekend, where you've got details on both events.
Now, people who may not want to play golf, can they still give donations?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Because the donations go to help fund our crime prevention plan, which assists with youth mentorship organizations and adult second chance programming, in addition to ensuring that the Richard Johnson Jr. Umoja Village Resource Center continues to be operational. So those funds are critical. We currently have, I did a count before we left, 71 golfers for this year's tournament, and we are accepting more. So please, feel free to do that. And then Shout Fest Unity Fest, the largest free outdoor gospel festival in the CSRA, just really puts the icing on the cake for the whole weekend.
Nice. Well, we are looking forward to this Unity Weekend that you guys have going on. Once again, if people want to know more about what you guys have to offer, or if they want to donate, how can they do so?
They can go on our website, umojavillage.com. We have a donate page there. We accept Cash App, PayPal, cash, checks, sponsorship of the different events. And let me say, for Shout Fest, Unity Fest, and the golf tournament, our presenting sponsor for both events is the Chandler Law Firm. What would this community be without attorney Everett Chandler? So I thank him for that. But on Shout Fest, Unity Fest, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Beverly D. Clyburn Generations Park. Bring your money for the vendors. Bring your
The kids.
The umbrellas, that's right, because the kids zone is incredible, but also bring some spending money to support the vendors as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We have to support us.
Yes,
We have
definitely.
And I think it's important for them to know that we've had over 5,000 people out there. And my team, we handle the parking and security.
Okay.
And we do it in a manner that no matter what time you get there, what time you want to leave, which you normally don't want to leave because the music be popping. But just for your
Music be popping.
just so you know, you have no problem getting in and get out. We take care of all that, and even help you, assist you getting to the grassy areas. We got go-karts to give you a ride. So whether you got elderly or whomever who may be handicapped or whatever, we got you covered. Like I said, professional.
Yes.
We try to handle that and efficiently. So come out, you're gonna have fun, and the gospel artist who's blasting, it's going to be on and popping, as they say.
They used to say.
That's old.
One final question for you. For someone who may be watching, who may be interested and wants to be a part of the village,
Yes.
How can they do that? What would you tell someone who wants, hey, you should join us?
Yes, I welcome any individual to call our center, to come visit the center, make an appointment, 803-226-0150, but also the website, umojavillage.com. As I said, it is loaded with information, how we got started, some of our history, all of the media coverage that we've ever been able to garner, as well as photo galleries of previous events. We have a blog on there that connects our social media sites on the website. It really is a functional website. But we are here to serve this community, and we've been blessed because of the relationships that we've been able to have over the years to show God's love. Love is an action word. It is not something we just say. Along with unity, you have to be very deliberate and intentional about both. And through the efforts that God has enabled us to lead through Umoja Village as this ministry, that's what we see it as, we're putting action into love and unity.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for all that you're doing for the community and just for the world at large.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
for
for all you're
having
doing.
us.
Yes, no problem. Thank you again for being here. We definitely
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. And guys,
Enjoyed
make sure you get in on Unity Weekend, which is taking place October 17th and 18th. All right. I am Carlton T. Clay. This is Celebrate Black Excellence. We celebrate Black excellence every day. Have a good one.